episode concluded. We're gonna end this motherfucker like we always do. Showing love, shouting out.
Yep.
Tell you who we shouting out, dog.
Man, I want to shout out the NBA community. I really do. I want to shout out that fraternity of the NBA for just becoming human. You know, I never seen Shaq cry. You know, and I know he had things going on prior to Kobe passing. You know, but just the humility, the transparency, those kind of things that you see from guys that you would deem, or anybody would deem, larger than life figures.
Mm-hmm.
There's people out there that like Steve Nash.
Yeah.
There's people out there that like Candace Parker. There's people out there that like Dwayne Wade and Shaq and those types of players, and just them taking the time, and then also just the players, you know, during the games and stuff, just doing those kind of gestures in respect of Kobe Bryant, and just giving him the respect that, you know, it deserves, and I mean rightfully so. I thought the NBA did just a fantastic job of just paying their respects. The media as well, all the sports shows that we watch, you know, they just gave him the proper respect, and they got a lot of different perspectives. Like for instance, T-Mac, you know, went on the jump, and he's a regular on the jump and everything. And he was talking to Rachel Nichols, and he was telling her about, you know, how, you know, him and Kobe were kind of close early on as high schoolers and young guys, and then, you know, he was talking about Kobe's family, bringing him in, and then for a minute there, Kobe kind of went one way, Tracy kind of went the other way, and then when they had kids, they kind of meshed back together due to their kids playing, and they were coaching their kids. But Tracy was talking about just how crazy it was when he got the news, because he remember when Kobe was young, he said, you know, I want to die young.
Yeah.
And Tracy was like, man, you know, and then that thought came back to him, and he was like, you know, of course, I don't think that's necessarily what Kobe's mindset was going forward when he got married and had kids, but it was just, man, at that moment, you know, when I was really tight with this guy, that's what this brother told me. But, you know, it's just that kind of stuff you see from the NBA, and that's what makes the NBA so great, is because you get to see these guys in their human element. And I think that's something that you don't get to really see from football or even baseball. You get to see the fraternity of the NBA.
Yeah.
And that just makes a big difference to me.
They do a good job of that. Even when the finals roll around and they roll the reels of Russell and Wilt, and they bring you on up through the 70s, and they bring you on up through Bird and Magic, and they bring you through Mike and the Kobe Shaq era and Tim, and you know how they run the reels on that shit. You're right, they do a great job of that. I just want to shout out all the athletes out there, all the athletes, no matter what sport you play. Y'all gotta understand why a guy like me, a man's man, loves sports. Ain't no soft shit, no pussy shit, none of that. Well, I cried all day Sunday behind the death of a motherfucker I never met. y'all athletes gotta realize what you do for us. You provide an escape. That's what you do.
Yeah.
You're in sports, but you're in the entertainment business.
Yep.
That's really what you're doing. You're in the entertainment business.
Yep.
You're no different from Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, any of these motherfuckers. You're in the entertainment business. And what you do for us is provide an escape from our reality. So many of you go through real shit. You come from real shit. Humble beginnings. And you grew up listening to music or watching various sports figures. And for, let's say you had an opportunity to go to that artist concert, or you were watching your favorite player's game. For those hours, you weren't thinking about the real shit going on in your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what escapism is.
Yeah.
When we turn on your games, we have an opportunity to step away from the bullshit going on in our lives. And that's why I was crying. Because my life has been hard. I come from a family where my mother and my grandmother were the rocks of our family. And it was difficult. In Mississippi, 2 black women running the family.
Mm-hmm.
That shit hard.
It's different.
So, for the old Lakers to be winning those championships, like folk would tell me, congratulations for them winning the championship.
Right.
Oh, I don't play for them motherfuckers.
Right.
Like I saw somebody put it on some page on Facebook, congratulating you. They told you congratulations on your 49ers beating my Packers. That's what sports does.
Mm-hmm. And
like when your team wins, it's like you win.
yeah, it is.
So like whatever you're going through in your life, it gives you a little extra something.
Mm-hmm.
But on the flip side, if your team loses, it can kind of make what you're going through worse.
Gotta deal with it.
So y'all athletes out there, let Kobe's passing, the way that man played the game, he just wanted to win. He wanted to be the best.
That's correct.
And as a viewer, when you watch that shit, when you watch him play,
That's correct.
like when he dropped that 60 in the last game, my Lakers wasn't doing shit. We ain't going to no playoff. But me and my wife were elated.
Mm-hmm.
For that moment in time.
And the city.
For that moment in time, we were so happy.
People. Everybody.
We were happy. That's what y'all are doing. And you got to realize that. You got to think about that motherfucking shit. Like, you playing a game. Maybe you not thinking about it. You just thinking about it's just hooping. I'm just balling. It's just a game. It ain't though. Like these motherfucking fans that's watching you, we're watching you thinking, we're looking for some bit of happiness because our lives fucked up.
Well, and that too, that and I think a lot of times these younger athletes that are really talented don't realize the reaching effect, the effect they have. Because there's a kid at
It's big.
a big school. I'm gonna say a big school. When I'm talking high school level. So let's just say there's a kid at Sierra Canyon that's not the most athletic, but he's
Shit. It's a kid. To your point, I taught at a school. I'm in Mississippi, at a 2A school, at a school that had 200 students.
Okay. But you follow.
And Kobe was some of my boys' icons.
That's right. But you follow what I'm saying. And
I'm right there.
Just even Kobe, a professional athlete. I'm talking just your everyday, just your star basketball player on the high school level. You've got an opportunity to create change. You know what I'm saying? And you just have this presence about you. The high school's gonna fuck with you because you're that star. But you know, it's something to be said for that kid that can look at things a lot differently. You know, there's kids. Like when I was in high school, in '99, okay, when Raymond won their first title in basketball, I looked up to cats like Sean Jordan, Willie Neal, them boys. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, that was like, man, these boys balling. You know what I'm saying? These boys putting something in the school that I ain't get a chance to do. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of looked up to them from that aspect. You know what I'm saying? It's just on a local level. I mean, when you are doing something great, good, or something that hadn't been done before, man, you're being looked upon.
You being looked at, and that shit don't really matter. It don't matter. You ain't curing cancer. You ain't goddamn solving no major political issues of the day. But what you're doing is, even when you come to the game, high school game lasts an hour and a half.
But people are escaping from.
But during that hour and a half, them folks in your local area are happy.
Think about how many people when you was at VJ.
They were happy.
It's like
they were happy as fuck.
I went there at 82.
They were happy to say that they were better than Canton.
Yes, sir.
We went in ships. What y'all doing over here?
Yes, sir.
They were happy to wear the t-shirts.
Yes, sir.
You bringing happiness. And that's what we saying. That's why motherfuckers are crying. That's why folks are doing murals for this dude. That's why the motherfuckers running on CNN and all that shit. Because he brought people some kind of happiness. And y'all with your bodies and your athletic gifts that God has given you.
Yep.
And you gotta realize your ass is lucky.
Yep.
Because you've been given your quickness, you ain't work for that shit. Yep. Your height, you ain't work for that shit. Your girth, you ain't work for that shit. So that's gifted. Yep. So you gotta realize that and then build on it. Cause that's what Bean did.
You gotta maximize.
He had gifts, but then that son bitch worked.
Maximize.
And that's why he was the motherfucking Black Mamba. So we challenge y'all out there, man. Shit, go out there and bust your ass. Yeah. Bust your ass. You can be legendary.
Both things are the fun.
You ain't gotta die in no helicopter crash. Yeah. You can be legendary. You can get old and still be legendary. Folks were praising Muhammad Ali. He got old. Yep. Now he had Parkinson's. But he got old. Yep. Bill Russell, he old.
Yep.
Motherfucker love Bill Russell.
When you see him, you know who it is.
You know it.
You know Bill Russell.
Know it.
You know Bill Russell.
LeBron, when he see Bill,
all respect.
You can do it. Yep. We challenge you. Do that shit. Yep. You got the gifts. Yep. Don't let, if you one of these motherfuckers up here feeling some type of way about Kobe passing, go get your ass in the gym. Go get in the gym.
Push yourself.
Quit bullshit and get your ass in the gym.
Yep.
Because you've been given the gift to help us get through shit.
And even if nothing else, I'm gonna just break it all the way down. Do something for your own personal self every day that makes you better. You know, Kobe lived fully. He lived and everything that he wanted to do, he went out and he sought after it.
Damn right. Because if you want to be 100, to your point, I think it was selfish. Like you said, to the selfish point. Kobe was chasing Mike. Yeah. Maybe you don't see it in the grand scheme of things like we talking about helping the fans escape what they're going through. Yep. Maybe you just want to be the best you. Yep. You better get your ass in the damn gym though. You better get, if you play football, better get your ass in the weight room, better run them routes, you better do whatever the fuck, you watch the film, baseball, get your ass in the batting cage, do what the fuck you gotta do.
Even to the level of somebody who may need to do something from a health standpoint and just get better.
Get better. Whatever.
That's all really. I think that's all really Kobe personified was getting better.
Getting better every year.
There was layers to it. He did it in layers.
Every fucking year.
He went from being 3 for 16 in Utah,
shooting air balls,
to
he the clutch motherfucker.
He's clutch, to GOAT conversation to this icon. And that's the thing that I think people out there who cried for Kobe and said that was their favorite guy, you gotta look in the mirror and you gotta go, you know what? I gotta go a little bit harder. I ain't saying you gotta be Kobe. You ain't gotta be. But just go a little bit harder than what you've been going.
You know your ass ain't working.
Just go work.
Go work. Go to work. God is giving you the gift. Take your ass to work.
Just go work. Yep.
As always, we appreciate y'all. And on behalf of the Black Mamba,
No doubt. Drink that vino.
love.
Hold it down. Yeah.
Go.
Come. Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.